An outbreak of a multi-drug-resistant fungal infection in Washington state was reported earlier this week, and although infection is rare, experts warn its high mortality rate, drug resistance and ability to easily spread in healthcare facilities may be cause for concern. 2,377. That's how many Candida auris infections were reported in the U.S. in 2022, the year with the most up-to-date data, according to the CDC. Some 5,754 other people were found to have Candida auris somewhere on their body that same year, though they weren't sick or had an active infection. Candida auris was first identified in Japan in 2009, where it was spotted in a patient's ear secretion. The U.S. first began tracking infections in 2016, and it was discovered that cases dated back to 2013 in the country. Cases have since grown every year and have been reported in 36 states as of 2022, with the most drastic increase occurring during the COVID pandemic between 2020 and 2021, where the U.S. saw a 94% increase, according to CDC data. Around 95% of cases occurred in 5 states between 2013 and 2020: New York, 41%, Illinois, 26%, New Jersey, 14%, California, 8%, and Florida, 7%. Around 90% of Candida auris strains are resistant to at least one antifungal, while 30% are resistant to at least 2. Part of the reason the infection spreads so quickly is because it's often misdiagnosed as a different fungus and not treated properly, and spreads easily through healthcare facilities. This is because the infection can live on surfaces for at least 2 weeks, according to a 2017 study published in the Journal of Clinical Microbiology. In comparison to COVID, the coronavirus can survive on surfaces for up to 3 days, researchers from the National Institute of Health found. Candida auris can cause severe infection and hospitalization in some patients. It's particularly deadly in healthcare patients with serious medical issues, as 1 in 3 people with an invasive Candida auris infection, which affects places like the heart, brain and blood, die. The fungus can cause infection in different parts of the body like an open wound or the lungs, the CDC reports, though bloodstream infection is the most common. There's not a specific set of symptoms, as it has similar symptoms to other fungal infections. Symptoms of fungal infections include fever, chills, soreness, rashes, low blood pressure, muscle aches, shortness of breath, a cough, joint pain, pain while eating, fatigue, headache or discolored, brittle nails. Update on Circa AURIS, the Partners for Patient Safety Program Screening and Cases, Public Health, Seattle and King County. Increasing threat of spread of antimicrobial-resistant fungus in healthcare facilities, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.